Here's your course summary for IF2, which is General Insurance Business.
Now, if you thought IF1 was big, this is probably about the same size. So there are actually 13 chapters in this particular module, so quite a lot. And it does build upon some of the things that you've already learned at IF1 if you followed on from that particular module. So in IF1, they gave you a bit of a summary about the classes of business. Now, each chapter towards the beginning of the book is dedicated to a class of business. So it looks primarily at personal lines first. So they talk about motor insurance, health insurance, package policies, and then it starts to steer into commercial lines, so property, pecuniary insurance, liability. And then it talks a little bit about related services, so helplines, approved repairers, and so on. Then we start to get a little bit more into the procedural elements. So we talk a little bit about underwriting. Then we talk about claims and how claims are settled and what kind of principles that we need to take into consideration. And then towards the kind of the last part of the book, we're focusing in on data protection and then finally customer service. So what it means to make sure that customers are being treated fairly. That's it. That's most of it, yeah.
So it's quite a long list for this one. The common reasons people sit IF2, actually a lot of organisations encourage their staff to, because like the list indicates, it's a really broad summary. So you can really get a bit of almost other modules coming through. So if you are just doing 3 exams, finishing with your Cert CII, this will give you quite a grounded knowledge. The other reason people pick this one, some people, is because it follows on from IF1. So if you do IF1, you might think the natural choice is to then do IF2 and then do IF3, right? So please don't make that your decision. These videos are here to make you feel informed to make the right decision for you. If you just kind of coast through LM1 and then slide into this one, you might find that actually there were some other modules that were better suited to your role and equally maybe a little bit easier for you to do as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. IF2, yes, you can't be complacent with IF2, but also feel free to miss it out if you need to and go on to a different book. You don't have to do it in that order as I did, unfortunately. I didn't know any better. But essentially this is 100 questions for this particular module. There's 2 hours in the exam and it's a 70% pass mark.
The pass rate for IF2 is most recently 78%, and it gives you 15 credits at Cert CII level.